Hi everyone, it's Paddy here from arithmetichub.com, thanking you for choosing this video, but reminding you that whilst this is one method to solve questions like this, it's not the only method. With that being said, let's explore this concept a little bit further. Hi everyone, so today we're having a look at finding the mean. Now finding the mean can also sometimes be said as finding the average. We're going to have a look at the method for finding the mean or the average today. What it means is the sort of central part of these numbers, okay? So the halfway point of these numbers basically. The average is sort of like the halfway point of a list of numbers, okay? And the method we do to find the mean is actually really straightforward. There's two parts to the method. The first part says we add all of the numbers together. The second part of the method says divide your answer by the amount of numbers you had, okay? So let's start off by having a look at this first question here. So the first question says, find the mean between these numbers, 3, 7, 8, 5 and 2. So let's start off with our first part of our method. Add all of the numbers together. So what we're going to do is we're going to add these together. Now you can do this in one big column. You can do it when we're doing 3 add 7 in a column there like that, just for each of the numbers. Or what you can do, and the way that I like to do it, is if you've got simple numbers like this, you can just find your number bonds, okay? So similar to what you would have done much lower down the school, I would look for 3 and 7 makes 10. So 3 add 7 is going to give me 10. So I might write this down. 3 add 7 equals 10. 8 add 2 also equals 10. 8 add 2 equals 10. So I've had 3 add 7 and 8 add 2. So far I've got 10 add 10, which is going to give me 20. And the one number I've not used so far, I've not used 5. So I've got 10 add 10 equals 20. And then 20 add 5 equals 25. Okay, now let's have a look at the second part of our method. So the second part of our method says divide your answer by the amount of numbers that you had. Well, my answer is 25. And the amount of numbers that I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 5 numbers. So all I would do is I would do 25, which was my answer, and I'm going to divide it by 5 because that's the amount of numbers that I had. 25 divided by 5, I could set up in a short division method if I really needed to. I don't need to set that up in a short division method. I know 25 divided by 5 is going to give me 5. If I really need to, what I can do is I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, 25 divided by 5 is going to give me 5. So the mean of these numbers would be 5. Now let's have a look at it again, but let's have a look at it where we've got slightly more challenging numbers. Again, the method's going to stay the same though. So find the mean between these numbers, 42, 28, 60 and 34. Now you'll notice this one had 5 numbers, this one has 4 numbers. You may have 6 numbers to find the mean between. It just depends on the question. Here we've got 4 numbers. So the first step of the method says add all of the numbers together. For this one, I probably am going to do some column addition, even though I could use my number bonds here because I can see this ends in a 2 and this ends in an 8, so we could have our number bond there like that. But just to be sure, I'm going to do 42 add 28 to start with, 8 add 2 is going to give me 10, 4 add 2 is going to give me 6, add the 1 is going to give me 7. So 42 add 28 is going to give me 70. Then I'm going to do 70 add 60. 70 add 60, 0 add 0 is going to give me 0, 6 add 7 is going to give me 13. Now, probably not the right way to write that down, so let's redo that, okay? 7 add 6 is going to give me 13, 3 goes down, and then we carry the 1 for 130. So, we've got 42 add 28 is 70, 70 add 60 is 130, now we're going to add our 34. So we've got 130 add 34. 0 add 4 is going to give me 4. 3 add 3 is going to give me 6. 1 add nothing is going to give me 1. So my total is 164. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the second part of my method now. The second part of my method says divide your answer by the amount of numbers you had. So in the question I had 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, okay? So I'm going to divide my answer by 4. 164, I'm going to divide by 4. 4 goes into 1, 0 times, carry the 1. 4 goes into 16, 4, 8, 12, 16, 4 times. and 4 goes into 4 once. So the mean of these numbers would be 41, okay? My answer would be 41. And I can write 164 divided by 4 equals 41. Okay, the answer is going to be 41. Just be careful with the mean. It's not always a whole number. It was in these examples, sometimes it isn't. So sometimes when you're doing your division, you may also have to go into decimals. If you found this video useful, then I would massively appreciate you liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you want to explore more methods or practice using the method we've looked at here, why not check out the teacher videos at arithmetichub.com. Arithmetic Hub has videos just like this on different methods, specifically targeting areas needed in Key Stage 2. There you can practice one particular skill, or generate your own sets of calculations designed to challenge your understanding of all the topics covered in Years 3 to 6.